We back. We back. We back. I was just laid back for real, kicking it, man. But just the thought of sharing this day with y'all just got me turned, just got me hyped. But what's up with y'all? It's your boy Urban Junkie. We back. For y'all that don't know, this y'all first time here. Welcome. Like I said, I'm Urban Junkie. Jason Washington, government name. For y'all that been here before, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what it is. But I had an amazing day today. By choice. Like by focusing on having an amazing day, by telling myself by setting my intentions to have an amazing day, instead of just sitting around focusing on things that could take away from me having an amazing day. And I actually did something outside of the normal. Like I usually be in the house, grinding, got a routine, wake up, meditate, gym, this, come back, work on some things. I took my talents to Miami today. I went out, got out. The day was just so beautiful. I was compelled to get out. Plus, I had to kind of deviate from the script to go get my hair cut. And while I was up, where I get my hair cut at, I just went on ahead and just went to the beach, man. Like, and I thought about recording a video up there, but I just got caught up being with a good friend of mine, and it wasn't even about that, man. We had some good conversation. I ate some Five Guys again. Did a little indulgent, had me a shake, stuff, just deviated from the normal script a little bit, enjoyed myself, things I like to do. And it's just something about when I get around that water. When I get around that water and that sun is out and it's beaming and hitting on me, I'm talking about, it's like, I'm just real receptive to like downloads for real, like just all type of different ways of thinking and like just looking at things, and my mind just be open, and just like I'm talking about, I was just examining life and just all the stuff we go through, and just it was getting deep from just like I say once again, the programming, the conditioning, functioning, and all these systems that it created. And it just had me wondering, like, what was life like before these systems? And for real, this upload today, like, is really based on like the topic of like a lack mentality, worrying about not being able to get your needs met. Just worrying, period. It ain't got to be about money. Just about things not playing out like how you want them to. About failure, so-called failure. About dreading certain situations, whether it's a confrontation, whether it's something you did and you thinking it could come back to get, just whatever. Just like not focusing on being fearful, not focusing on not giving that stuff no energy, man. Not entertaining it, because like attention and energy is everything. Literally, like energy is everything. And then your attention, like what's more valuable than attention in these days and time? For real, in any day and time, attention. Like that's how, like, the things you give attention. What is you focusing on? You know what I'm saying? Your focus can magnify anything. So you could focus on fear-based things. You could focus on a problem, or you could focus on what you want to experience and move towards that. And it's just like, I kind of been focusing on I've been wrestling with a lack mentality lately. Like, and it's crazy because I'm kind of like, a piece of me, like, I always knew, like, growing up, I always wanted the most expensive video games. Just like I always wanted the finer things. But then another side of me, like, my experiences growing up, being told, and it's crazy because I sat on the fence. Like, I was spoiled to a degree, but I was also told I couldn't have. Just, like I say, we learn lack. We learn limitations. We learn all those are behaviors. We learn and stuff. Like, we didn't come into the world as kids knowing about lack. We didn't know about limitations. We didn't know about we couldn't have, like, what we got in our mind. As kids, like, man, we about as pure to the source as we gonna get. Like, our imagination, like, which is our divine creative faculty, coupled with your feelings, getting emotionally involved with your vision, which is your imagination, it like is pure. We don't know whatever we can get in our mind. We haven't been told that it's not possible, that we can't do that. You feel me? Like, we learn that money is hard to come by. It's hard to get things, that basically we can't have things. And then like from learning that behavior and being told that repeatedly going through life from kids to, and it just like it becomes a belief system, and now it's a belief system. We accepted it. It got past the gatekeeper, our conscious mind. It impressed our subconscious. Now the reticular activating system is in place, and it's just like on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get in there and clean all that stuff up. And it's just like it's just bad, man. It's bad, man. It's deep rooted. I know with me it is. Like, and I could overcome it today and forget I overcame it, and just start like looking back and getting into that mindset again. Like, you got to stay vigilant. And like I say, worrying, man, like just sitting on that beach, the sun out, like the perfect day, the weather nice, just like it was so just serene. It was a different type of peace. Like, you got peace being in the house, being at peace, being on the front porch, just like doing whatever you like, riding your car. But that right there, that was a different type of peace. And it just had me focusing on like truths. Like, what are you worrying about? Look at this moment. All it is the moment. Are you all right now? Yeah, I'm cool. You healthy right now? You healthy? Like, everything is fine. Like, it's like, so why am I sitting here dreading on anything, any situation, being fearful? Why am I sitting here focusing on things that could sabotage what I'm experiencing right now? Those things are not a reality, but like I say, everything starts in here, in your feelings, your head, like ideals, everything, like thoughts, like things don't start out here. They start in here and reflect, and we work them, we manifest them out here. So it's like, you can make them things reality by focusing on you saying right here, everything is fine, but you sitting here dreading a situation that you feel may play out in the near future, the distant future, or tomorrow. Why are you focusing on that? Be in the moment. Look at all this water. I'm sitting here on the swing on the beach, the sand, just the sun out, feeling good, the warmth of it. Just looking at the water. I'm just talking about, I was just like, and I just chose to focus on that, and we had good conversation. And I was just like talking to my friend about what was going on, and just realizing within myself at the same time, like just these truths, like, why worry? Why stress? Like, they gave us the game, that song, don't worry, be happy. We got it, like it's more than the song. Like, them is real truths. That's real game, real facts. And it's just like, I also got to realize, like, if we constantly believe we limitless beings, like that's our source. Take away this ego, take away this flesh and blood, take away all this. What are we? Can we really believe that? Why do we keep, okay, we believe we limitless and we could do this, we could manifest and we can experience anything. Like, a lot of us would go from thinking like that to then going over here and putting limits on us with this. Like, I know it's techniques to meditate, techniques to tap in with self and to get, yeah, those techniques work. But if we're limitless beings, can we not just bypass the technique and just go there? Just go to that state and just tap in like this? Do we always have to meditate? Do we always have to go to sleep listening to subliminals? Do we always have to do a technique, a practice, a method? Do we always have to do that? I don't believe so. I'm starting to believe like you could just make your own, like really like fully create your own reality, and just quit placing lack and limitations on yourself. And I'm just getting fed up of doing that, like of just playing into these games, these scripts, these systems. I understand we got to function like Christ. He functioned within the system. He knew who he was. He knew what he came to do, his mission. He knew, like, for real, couldn't nobody mess with him for real. And he still paid taxes to, he still rendered unto Caesar the things that were Caesar's. He respected how it went, and he didn't even really have to. But I'm saying that to say this, like, as much as I don't like functioning within these systems and all that, because I'm just starting to see how full of crap they are, I'm here and I have to function in that. Just like I know we're spiritual, energetic, divine beings, but in this flesh and blood realm, in this physical plane and realm, we have to function within these laws down here to made. And like I say, well, like Christ, he showed us that we could just bypass these laws. I was talking to my friend about walking on water, and it was making me think, like, it's all type of ways, it's all type of perspective. Nobody's wrong. Just because I got a different perspective on something than you, don't make neither one of us wrong. I'm standing over here. I see a 6. You see a 9. We both see the same thing, and neither one of us wrong. We both see the same thing, but from different perspectives would make it seem like it's different, but we not. For real, it's the same thing, and neither one of us is wrong. It's just a matter of perspective. And that's why, like, it all boils down to preference and perspective. That's all this stuff is, and awareness. But my mind be everywhere. Please forgive me. We were talking about like walking on water. I really believe if somebody had that, I'm talking about that faith, like no doubt and no resistance, they can achieve. They could walk on water. They could levitate anything. Picture this: if you was never told that that was water and it couldn't be walked on, what would stop you from doing that? What would stop you from treating the sand on the beach that you walking on and just crossing over and stepping on that water and just continuing to walk like it was the sand on the beach? If nobody never told you couldn't do that. These just things that cross my mind. Like, you could take it for the 1-2s. People could say I'm tripping, but that's the thing. We keep placing things in the box. We keep placing our thinking in the box. Fuck thinking outside the box. Like Billie Jean say, think like it is no box. Because it really isn't. It's only, and if it is a box, you created it. You created it. Like, our essence, we came here to expand our conscience, to expand our awareness, to just expand, period, to grow, to evolve, to constantly be becoming something better, something more beneficial to the natural order of things. Not to be restricted, constricted, placed into boxes with titles. We always want to, what happened to us just being? We always want to put a title on something, define something. In romantic relationships and whatever, any relationship, what are we? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we? Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? I mean, I'm all for getting understanding of how we're relating to each other, but why we all gotta call it something? Or sometimes why can't it just be what it is? We get together, do what we is, and I'm not biased to either end, but I'm just saying I'm also not about to be letting nobody put me in a box and tell me that monogamy is how it's supposed to be, and that's what God ordained and all this, and I like where, when. God is within us too. I don't remember setting that decree on myself. Like what, like, and I'm not against monogamy. I'm not against nothing. I'm all for experiencing what I want to experience. I'm all for you experience what you want to experience, and don't let nobody make that decision for you. Like they always say, even God won't infringe on your, encroaching upon your right to choose. You got free will. And I believe that's what makes us divine beings. Not because it sound good, not to try and like, not from a place of arrogance, none of that. Like really, like we have the option, the choice to choose and go against natural order. Nothing else on this planet could do that. Like animals, they got choices. They could choose. Like if you come here, boy, they could choose they want to come to you or not. But that's not a natural order choice. That's like just a little smaller choice. When they're in heat, tell that female dog. Not that she's gonna do what she's programmed to do. Period. It don't matter if she's tired. It ain't gonna be I'm tired. I feel like no, they're gonna do what they in that and make this the season. Lions, all that, they're not running around going against natural order. Yeah, they hunt and maim and kill, and that's really not bad. We came and they're terrible. They kill it. It ain't bad. That's the way it is. That's your perception that make it look like it's bad because they're killing a gazelle, whatever they done hunted. But I'm saying they not just walking around doing that for no reason, just like ganging up and, oh, there go a hyena, let's go get it, and running after it and killing it and just leave it there, don't even eat it. We weren't even hungry. We just killed because we just malicious. They ain't doing that. Only we can rebel and go against natural order. They only do that when it's time to feed. And who to say they ain't dreading that? They might not even be with, just like when Dracula like might be feeling a woman and he really like her, but he can't go against his nature. He gotta suck her blood. I don't want to, and suck her blood. You feel me? So I'm saying like, but see, we got the right to. That's what they say. Like when Adam so-called bit the apple, he became aware like that he was divine. He had the choice to go against natural order. You know what I'm saying? When I say natural order, just like the natural law, natural order thing, the way things were designed to be. We as divine beings, we got the power to buck and rebel against that. And who's gonna stop us? But I'm just saying, like, we always want to define things and put things in boxes and relationships, titles. It don't matter if husband, wife, whatever, that paper, that marriage, the ceremony, it's not gonna change our bond. We could just sit here, like you could sit here and kick it with your significant other, and y'all never call what y'all doing nothing. But y'all can agree to the terms. I mean, it's just, and it shouldn't even, I mean, it's cool with getting understanding.
Yeah.